Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jonathan Villar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hara moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, number 7. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in now, Neil Walker. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. The relay, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Into the box now, Domingo Santana, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and a relay to the plate. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Story scoops it up. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. From the belt, kicks and deals, and another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but he holds up. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Santana is there, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
3-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So digging in now, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Stephen Vogt.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Played on the backhand, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ground ball left side, scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Center fielder
Keon Broxton comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jonathan Villar.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Parra on the move. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 7. He singled his last time up. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ready with the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The batter.
He's set and the pitch. Neil Walker is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Braun looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Broxton's on his horse, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Mark Reynolds. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that one stayed up a little high. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here, 2 away.
Carlos Gonzalez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Shaw will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. In there for strike one, 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. This is pulled into right. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game. Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. He's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar.
Designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Ready for another chance.
The center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Swings through the slider there.
0-1's the count.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is. So striding in, Trevor Story. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting 9th, catcher
Jonathan Lucroy is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting,
So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Story rounds third and is digging for the plate, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Jonathan
sends that
Villar.
one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Parra is after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now, number 7. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Neil Walker. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Neil Walker.
Smoked on the ground left side, and Walker will reach. It's a base hit. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
For Milwaukee.
Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Sharp ground ball to third, and he is out on the tag. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nolan Arenado. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And they start him out away with a called strike. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes, and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's out number 1. Stepping up now, Gerardo Parra comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mark Reynolds.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive. Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Line towards center field, and Reynolds has himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit means Carlos Gonzalez gets a chance to bat. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Walker's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Catcher, Stephen
Lifted the other way to left center. Hara on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Now batting, number 7. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-2, here it is. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. At the plate, Trevor Story. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 8, 9, and 1 to start. The inning has the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
High pop-up. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1. Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He reached on a single in his first try. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Santana is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. Standing in, Ian Desmond. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 2-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt, but you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time the first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
Ready once again, Domingo Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that misses. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he misses 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Braun. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down the third baseline. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are 2 gone.
Vote.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Vogt gathers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Broxton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. In is Gerardo Parra. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Here's Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Manny Perez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Trevor Story is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. For Gonzalez, he picks up double number 2 on the year.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone? Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jesus Aguilar.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning, that's not bad. I'll take it all day.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Keon Broxton.
In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade. Just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Pat Neshek is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And that misses. 2-1. Lifted in the air to center. Blackman is under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 5.
Ready for another chance. Jonathan Villar hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. This is back toward the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. At the plate, number 7. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Catcher.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana moving in, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Anthony Swarzak comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The relay. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ian Desmond. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning.
The center fielder, number 19.
Settling in now, Charlie Blackmon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit. A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Number 7 is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam, so what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Heading after this is Broxton, and that retires the side. Here's Neil Walker. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Second base.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Misses, ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hard hit ball to short, and that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ryan Braun is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And into the box.
Leading off
Mark
for the
Reynolds.
Rockies. Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double. His last at-bat with another big hit right here. Shane Pinheiro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Braun. And that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate. Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Jeremy Jeffress takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Santana is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The batter, number 9.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. So striding in, Stephen Vogt. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Manny Pena will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit leading things off here. Slapped hard the opposite way. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Designated hitter.
Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfect.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Digging in, number 7.
Number 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike. I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
He throws him on the fastball there. Number 7 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. On the ground left side, that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 9-4 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Way in front of a great slider that time. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is... Stepping up to the plate, Ian Desmond. They'll lead things off against Jeremy Jeffress with 3 outs remaining to try to make something happen. Corey Knebel takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Santana is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon. This change
Charlie Blackmon is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Santana is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And the Brewers were paced offensively.